All right. Anthony on Air podcast back for another episode. Steve Bannon coached Jeffrey Epstein. I cannot believe this friggin' story. We'll talk about it.
God.
Plus an update on Prince Andrew. The hearing was today. We'll tell you what exactly happened. Machine Gun Kelly versus Conor McGregor at the VMAs. Plus Megan and Kourtney making some news over at the VMAs. Final VMA thing, Doja Cat and the chair hat. Plus, we're going to talk about the Met Gala, which is ongoing. So a little fashion segment here on this
Ooh.
episode of the podcast.
From two guys who wear nothing but T-shirts.
Exactly. Well, that's why Jay Sowes will be joining us shortly.
Oh, okay.
And Larry David is making some news at Fashion Week, which is just amazing. We'll talk Jim Breuer, we'll talk Britney Spears, and Joe Biden with the Trump kids all on this episode. Brought to you by our good pals over at Jumpstart Coffee Company. More on them in a moment. Let's get started with Steve Bannon coaching Jeffrey Epstein.
What the
Frankie
hell?
C is back. What's up, my man?
What is going on? Sorry I missed the last episode, but
No worries.
glad to be back.
So we talked about this prior. So let me just preface this a little bit, saying that I do respect Steve Bannon. I know Frank doesn't.
No,
I've spent
Frank
a
doesn't.
lot of time. I have not been swayed by the mainstream left media. Damn it.
Ugh.
And I did my own research, and I think the guy is one of these just America First guys. I don't think he's a racist. He could be, but I don't think he is. Does his policies come off as a little like racist when they're twisted through the mainstream media? Yeah, they
Oh,
could be.
come on. Twisted.
But I think
Pretty
he's an
straightforward.
intelligent guy. I think he's incredibly smart, and I think he had a lot of good ideas. And I think a lot of the success of Donald Trump was credited to him, especially early on,
Another
especially
reason.
during
not
the
to like
campaign.
him.
I also like it because he called out Donald Trump because his tax cuts were shitty, and he said that.
Yeah,
Not
when he was done, when he was out.
when he was out. Not entirely shitty, but he wasn't afraid to call out where those tax cuts fell short, and they did fall short.
All over the place. Tax cuts for the billionaires, but nobody else.
Yes, correct. And there's a lot of other things I like about Steve Bannon. And since I was kind of losing a little respect for Steve Bannon over the last couple of weeks because I saw him make a few appearances, and he's really getting on this whole conspiracy theory thing, which I don't really. I mean, I love as entertainment, but again, I feel like Bannon is one of those guys who was an advisor to a president, so you want him to be a little bit above that. But anyway, but then I see this today, and I'm fucking flabbergasted by this.
What do you mean he coached Jeffrey Epstein? Coached him how?
So here's the story, and this is coming. Okay, here's the thing. So it's coming from a book written by Michael Wolff. He's the guy that writes a bunch of stuff about the Trump White House.
Right.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, this just could be, just unfounded, allegations. But then Bannon, he corroborated it. He disagreed with what exactly it was, but he did say that he did have a bunch of sessions with Jeffrey Epstein. And I'm going to go through all the details. So you guys be the judge, but I don't really love it. So in the book, this is going to be another book from Michael Wolff. Nobody's reported on this before. Up until this moment, there was never an association between these two, right? This anecdote comes from a new book by Michael Wolff, who wrote Fire and Fury Inside the Trump White House. Bannon, by the way, was one of his sources for Fire and Fury. He interviewed Bannon for that book. So there is a relationship between those two. But Wolff just told Ben Smith over at the New York Times that he got some Epstein transcripts, and basically what it was in 2019, what was it? 20, and it doesn't say the year. Anyway, Bannon took time out of his schedule to sit down with Jeffrey Epstein and coach him through an imaginary 60 minutes interview. Epstein believed that he was going to be doing one of these tell-all interviews on 60 Minutes. So he reached out to Bannon to see if he would coach him through it, and Bannon agreed. In the transcripts, Michael Wolff says that Bannon's advice was to look into the camera occasionally, Let me do that. Let me make sure I'm looking into the
Yeah,
camera.
keep taking advice from Bannon.
Don't be racist. I love that's always great
Don't be
advice.
racist. Oh, the
Can you
fact
give me
that
some
needs to be coached.
Yeah. You got any advice for me? Yeah, I do actually. Don't be racist.
Yes. I mean, that's red flag number one is the fact that needs to be a bullet point.
If it was the second bullet point after looking to the camera occasionally. Does that help at all?
That's most important. Second on the list is don't be racist.
Don't be racist.
Number one though, you can't beat number one is looking to the camera.
Do you think he got mad at him and was like, "No, you're being too much of a not racist and you're not looking in the camera enough. That is why I put that second."
You're being racist now. Now stop being racist. Go over it again.
Come on, Jeffrey, get it together.
He obviously had to put the note in there for a reason.
Yeah, which is strange too, because nobody somebody said in the comments or wrote a message to me the other day. It's like, "Hey, why doesn't anybody talk about Epstein's drug habits more?" And I'm kind of like, well, because the massive child ring takes.
That's the big one.
Yeah, that's the big one. Who knew he was maybe a racist too, because he had to be coached to not be a racist.
It's like it when you go to like a public pool and it says no horses in the pool. That leads you to believe that at some point someone took a horse into the pool.
Right.
And that sign needed to be put up.
There was a horse issue at some point.
There was a horse in the pool for some reason.
Wait until you hear what Bannon told him next. That right after our live read for
I hate you.
Our good pals over at Jumpstart Coffee Company. Good news, Frankie C. I got the espresso blend.
Ooh,
the only one I haven't tried yet. I'm excited. I just got it.
That sounds delish.
By the way, look at this premium.
That is a nice bag. I got news for you, my friend.
Go ahead.
I got my own Jumpstart coffee. Not just one bag. 2 bags.
Nice.
I got the medium roast and the dark roast blend.
Let me say something to you. Hold up those bags. Those are nice bags.
These are nice bags.
They look good in your hands when you cup them gracefully.
That's a little sexual, but okay. I'll let it slide this time.
Marketing 101.
Okay.
This is what I tell people when they ask me for marketing advice. I go like this. Sex sells / don't be a racist. That's what I like to tell people.
Both good advice. It's both solid. Can't go wrong there.
When they ask me what's the key to a successful podcast, I go, yeah, don't be racist and look into the camera.
Look into the no. You got to go look into the camera first, and then don't be racist. But I am enjoying a cup of the medium roast.
Right now as we speak. Take a big slurp. Let me hear you slurp that in there.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's hard to
without me spilling it.
Yeah, no, you can't. Right. Oh, yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah, a little bit there.
Bit.
It's good.
You can't slurp it, can you?
What do you mean slurp it?
Slurp it for the listening audience.
I don't like to do that to people. I hate it myself, and I'm not.
I know, but they want to hear you go. Give me a little slurp and go. And hold it up. Go like this. This is what I want you to do.
Don't direct me.
This is what I want you to do.
Okay.
I want to slurp.
I don't want to hear this. Nobody wants to hear this. Don't slurp.
And then hold it up and go. Delicious and not racisty.
See, and you didn't even slurp. I didn't hear a slurp.
Well, because you're gonna slurp.
Oh, like this. Delicious and not racisty. In my Rick and Morty mug.
And cut. That was beautiful. Print it.
See, now this is good. It has, which I taste a lot of, the caramel, candy bar, buttery body, and raisin. Those are the character notes.
Isn't the caramel, that slight undertone of caramel, very true?
You know, the caramel and the candy bar, it's an aftertaste that if you're not drinking it, like if I took a sip and then like a minute later, you still have the taste of caramel, and it's true.
My wife just came in and goes, the medium roast? Yes, he's talking about she can't hear you, but she literally. And
I'm not a big coffee drinker. I'll admit it. I'm not a huge coffee guy.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'll give this a try, and it's good. It's, I like it. It's not, I like my coffee, a bunch of crap in it, all this kinds of, you put whipped cream on top. It's basically a milkshake.
Yeah.
By the time I'm done, but I'm good.
It's weird. They've been able to, no BS to the audience. I mean, don't believe me if you want. I could care less.
I don't believe you.
But if you're looking for a great, they've made it accessible to coffee drinkers like yourself that are could take coffee or leave it. Yet it's also really good for people who obsess and are a little bit of a coffee snob You know what I'm saying? Like it's appealing to both these categories who are basically at the opposite end of the coffee drinking spectrum, which is
All
kind
right.
of amazing.
I don't want to freak anybody out, but a cricket just jumped on my microphone wire.
That's a good sign.
I'm gonna freak myself out here
Yeah.
because now it's on my right below the screen. There's a
Okay.
little cricket, and it's in my eye line,
You
and
should
I think
try.
he just wants to watch the podcast.
You should try. Well, if he starts speaking up, we'll be able to hear him.
All right.
All right. Anyway, save 15% with the promo code AOA15. That's AOA15 at checkout when you order yourself some of this premium and delicious coffee from Jumpstart Coffee Company. Great coffee, great cause. 50% of their profits go to the Navy SEAL Foundation. So not only are you supporting this podcast, not only are you getting some great coffee for yourself, but you're also supporting those who basically fight for your freedoms. Which is just a win-win-win situation, which is why we love to be a part of them. Get more details and information and order up your own coffee right now using the link in the description below in this episode, whether you're listening or watching on Facebook or YouTube or on any of the podcast networks, or go to anthonyonair.com and click on the banner to save your 15% off Jumpstart Coffee Company.
All right. So while you were talking, I was able to catch the cricket. He's in a cup.
He's in a cup.
God, where he is? Oh, there he is. Okay. I picked up the cup. He wasn't there. Apparently he jumped and he's on the inside of the cup.
In the cup. Pour a little Jumpstart coffee in there for him. He'll love it.
Oh, then he'll be a little wired. I
be
don't
up
want a
all
wired
night.
cricket. Yeah. He needs his rest.
All right, so here's what Bannon said. He said, look into the camera. Don't be a racist.
Right.
Deny you're a pedophile. And here's a quote. You're engaging. You're not threatening, Bannon told Jeffrey Epstein. You're natural. You're friendly. You don't look at all creepy. You're a sympathetic figure. The balls of a... Now, people, here's the thing that really gets me. And I'm being totally honest with you. Because you know I'm a kind of a down-the-middle guy. I'll be on the conservative Republican side. I'll be on the Democratic liberal side. I'll do whatever I feel is right, true. That's just how I react. So I never came down on Bannon before for some of the things that a lot of other people did. Because, again, I found the guy to be intelligent, engaging. He was an America First guy. He was like, screw all the other countries. Let's just do America first. That could be construed into racism. Again, this guy could be racist. He could be. I'm not saying he's not. Most of the things he was accused of being racist for, I found to be untrue. That's just me. But to go into a room with somebody who you damn well know is the worst piece of shit we have ever seen. I mean, I put this guy up there with Hitler as far as just shitty, despicable people.
Why would... I mean, it's not like he hired him. Even if he did, not like he hired him as his lawyer. Why would he work with him at all? Why would he be like, yeah, I'll help you?
Well, okay, here's what Bannon said. So again, like I look at this and I go, oh, maybe this guy Michael Wolff is making this shit up or whatever. But as it turns out, Bannon confirmed that he met with Epstein. In fact, he confirmed that there's more than 15 hours of interviews with Epstein. But he denied the fact that he ever media trained anyone. Instead, Bannon claimed that the interviews with Epstein were not for a 60 Minutes interview, but for an unreleased documentary that Bannon was making on Jeffrey Epstein called Perversions and Depravity.
And Jeffrey Epstein agreed to be a part of that.
Right. So Epstein, who never did any press, who barely ever even did an interview. In fact, the one time he did the interview, he threatened the reporter to not report certain things, was going to sit down with Steve Bannon and do an interview and agree to 15 hours of interviewing for a documentary that he would have no control. I'm sorry. And I know I get down on people for conspiracy theories and everything's always bullshit, but this is some crazy ass bullshit because you have Bannon who ran in big high profile circles, political and not, and entertainment at times, right? So he was in the entertainment circles a little bit. He was in the political circles a little bit, doing this documentary on this guy. Like, you know, I don't, I don't care. Like who, like to sit in a room with this guy and do this is fucking crazy. Because I understand if you get a guy like Epstein, if you get a huge get like that, I get being nice to him up front. I get being nice to him day one, day two. I get going through things and seeming like you're on his side to get him to drop those, defenses and get into some questioning. But if Epstein doesn't wind up, storming off that set and threatening a lawsuit, then you're a piece of shit and you're not doing your job, because how you don't
Yeah.
ask him about some of these things is fucking crazy.
And if there's 15, like, where's this footage? Just
Yeah,
release
that's
the
what I
footage.
want to know. That's what I want to know, because this Michael Wolf guy apparently got the transcripts. Where the actual footage is, I don't know, and how he got the transcripts, I don't know.
How do you get that?
I don't know.
Right. That's you said that. That's true.
Look at the camera. I don't know.
Don't be racist.
Don't call Frank. Don't use an Italian slur against Frank right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, but it's just, I mean, you've got to be really, really shitty. And then to say that it was a documentary, not about how the guy made his money or some of his biggest deals, but literally about his sex life, which is filled with just illegal, disgusting activity.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if your documentary is called Depravity and whatever it was, why would someone on like in that situation, like he's in jail and he's I don't know when this took place. He was in jail at the time, no?
Actually, I don't know.
All right.
I
So
don't know when it was.
if he's apparently getting ready for defense or whatever, why would you make a documentary that makes you look terrible? Not saying every move this guy made was a good move. All I'm saying is if everybody's on to you and let's say you're working for the FBI or let's say you're not, or the heat's coming down on you, why would you make agree to make a documentary, participate in it anyway, that highlights you as a depraved pervert?
Doesn't make any sense. By the way, it was 2019, so he might have been in prison or just before prison. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
but this, I mean,
it's a weird thing. I mean, I never listen. I was never on the Bannon bandwagon.
I know.
So
I know.
I don't know how you got on it.
It's again. I'm not saying I'm a grand champion of the guy. I'm just
You're
saying
his number one fan.
He was some of the things I found him to be quite intelligent, and
people could be intelligent and be assholes too.
True, but I feel like, again, I feel like it's not crazy. This America First mentality is not crazy. I feel like a lot of the country is sort of moving in that direction. Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders included. Like, people are saying, the Afghanistan debacle, everybody agrees was a crazy debacle. But the thing I hear from most people coming out of this is, great, now we're not spending $19 billion there a year. Let's put that into fixing what are obviously gaping holes in our own country.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to take care of America. But there's also, I mean, America First is such a, I get it. You have to take care of America and Americans. Not like if you have $1 million to spend on a road in America or $1 million to help families that aren't American become, survive.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the family.
It's obvious the road. Oh,
right. Okay.
Sorry, you should have texted me the.
I should have told you that ahead of time.
I was thinking of the LIE. Is that not worth better than
Belt Parkway is a bit of a bigger mess.
Exactly.
LIE is
before everybody goes and judges me. Yeah, drive on the LIE and the Belt Parkway, okay, and then we'll see what's worth more, that or a life. I mean,
you're an ass.
True. I'm just kidding. If everybody doesn't.
He's not kidding.
No, I am, and I agree, and I think there's extenuating. And again, I don't even want to talk about this because it's varying circumstances. Like, yes, America needs to be involved in other countries because you don't want shitty stuff spreading all over the place, whether it be terrorism or You know,
Yeah. Plus, we help out our allies. It's
of
not just
course.
America. Yeah, I get America. You have to take care of America and Americans. I get that. Of course you do.
But I think that a
You
lot
gotta
of
help others
people,
too.
and I don't think we'd ever stop helping others. But I think a lot of people felt like we became, and through no fault of anybody, but maybe over the last 20 years or so, we became more concerned with, helping people across the world, which is
Well, yeah.
terribly nice, than
Well,
actually, and then, you look at like our own homeless issues or our veteran issues or, some of those things are just lapsing and people starting to scratch their heads going, what are we doing?
no, I get it. I get it. The thing with Afghanistan is we were helping them, and now Biden pulled out because they didn't want our help anymore. And, basically they just didn't want to fight. They ran, they took off,
Yeah.
and so did we.
Yeah.
You know, so we were gonna help, but they didn't want it. So that's
And
that.
and again, I think that was something again that Biden and Trump were on the same side with during. That's why it
They wanted
wasn't
to
an
get out.
issue during the election. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
not
they
at all.
both wanted out. Except
So,
Biden did it. So not in the perfect way, no, but yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you could
no,
brag
it
on
wasn't a
that.
great way.
It was not good at all.
No.
But anyway, back to Bannon. I'm shocked by this. Again, to even if he had the best of intentions to expose this guy, it still feels fucked up for me. And if these transcripts are real, which I have no reason to believe that they're not, especially since this guy was so close to Bannon, and he
He was
clearly,
inside the White House a lot.
yeah, yeah. I
The guy
mean,
was there.
it seems like a walk back for Bannon when he clearly did something wrong, which was basically, even if it was for a documentary, I still believe that if Epstein said, "Hey, if I'm going to go like on 60 Minutes too, what would you say I do?" And that's Bannon's area. He's incredibly media savvy, knows how to play the media like an instrument.
You gotta crawl out of Bannon's ass, man.
Yeah, I know. He does. I mean, how could you say he doesn't? What he did with Breitbart, what he did, he got Trump elected. I
Trump got
made.
Trump elected.
I don't. I disagree. I think that Trump, with all due respect, was a game show entertainment kind of a jackass guy. Was he
Yeah,
business savvy? Yes, he was. But this idea, I wholeheartedly believe that Trump was going to throw in the towel at some point, especially when all the allegations and stuff came out against him, especially with who's the guy, the Access Hollywood guy, Billy Bush.
Bush.
Thanks. Um, Especially then, and it was Bannon who put his foot down and said, "You do not leave this race. You dig your heels in and you keep
Is that a
going."
fact? Did he do that?
That's on record that he. Now it's not, I don't think Trump would think he was thinking about waning, but it was Bannon. He was the one who, like, you stick with this.
Yeah, but I think it was Trump's rhetoric that got his fan base just charged up. That's all. I think that helped.
Agreed.
That was 90% of it. Maybe Bannon helped to keep him steady, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't behind the scenes. Did I lose you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I'm here. Am I good?
No, it's not good.
I'm waiting for my.
I'm going to talk to this cricket. This cricket and he's going to be the mascot of the show. He's a feisty one. I'm not. He may have gotten a little bit of coffee because he's jumping around like a mother. But rest assured, audience, I will be releasing him back into the wild.
You always got to be nice.
I don't like to kill things when I don't have to. It's just there's a door right here. Just let him out.
Can we name him Jiminy?
Sure, that helps
Okay.
you.
Can we name him Jumpstart Jiminy?
Yes,
Brand that bad boy together.
Jumpstart Jiminy. See now, if Jumpstart Coffee Company starts using the mascot,
There we go.
here's the proof we came up with Jumpstart Jiminy.
I agree. I think it was a lot of Trump, but it's not like Trump didn't get himself elected. But
I'm sure.
again,
Oh, of course, he had all his people behind him and everything. I get it.
yeah, to me this
Speechwriters.
is Brady Belichick. Like, you need the coach just as much as you need the killer quarterback. That's
Sure.
that's what it is to me. Um, Frankie C, we got to update everybody on Prince Andrew because there was a hearing today,
Ah,
and as it turns out, just before the lawyers' conference is what it was. An attorney registered himself as Prince Andrew's legal counsel, so that was pretty interesting. Andrew Bretler.
that's gonna be
Um,
confusing.
yes, it is. Too many Andrews.
Too many Andrews.
But basically he came in and he went on and on saying that he had concerns about the lawsuit and the legitimacy of the lawsuit. He said this is baseless, non-viable. The Judge Lewis Kaplan, who was there overseeing the conference, said that this was just a hearing, not an occasion to argue whether or not Jeffrey's lawsuit was valued. Jeffrey's lawyers said that they believe that Prince Andrew was served properly, and he also said that to basically give them a week, and that they were going to serve him through other means as well, which would include a judge ordering that the suit be served on a foreign national under the provision of American law, which they can do. So basically, they said, if you don't like this right now, wait a week because we're going to serve him the other way too. And now he's really not going to have any way of getting out of it. But I do think that this is significant progress, and that's why I'm glad that we started covering this from the get go, because he could have just blown off this altogether. But the fact that he did have a lawyer there representing him, I think, is pretty important and pretty significant.
Yeah, he's lawyered up. It's what
Lawyered up.
if someone comes after you. But I don't know how much of a leg he's got to stand on here.
Right up until this move, though, the move up until this, the move was just ignore
Ignore
it, and wait for it to go away.
Yep.
And now he's not, and because I don't think he can ignore it any longer. I really just don't think he can ignore it any longer. So
Yeah, and judging from our comments in the last few episodes, there are protests. There are things going on in England.
excellent point.
Thank you. Yeah, people are. I make one every now and then. They're few and far between, but they happen. But we thank our listeners for letting us know what's happening out there.
Thanks to all the British listeners. Yeah, they've been great with. But I will say that a lot of them did say, though, that most of the coverage of those protests, they're not really that big from the BBC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch the BBC as often, but I haven't seen much about it.
Well, and that's the problem when you have state-run television, even in a democracy, though. You could still.
Yeah, they show you you still cover stuff up. Yeah, it's not great.
But I would imagine, though, that, like, I mean, they have the internet there. They have YouTube there. I mean, that's why they're finding us,
Yeah.
So I would imagine that they're getting other.
I mean, someone with a camera phone could just bloop, 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 and just put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. I guess, it is happening, though. People are protesting.
What'd you think of this Machine Gun Kelly, Conor McGregor confrontation? Did you see it?
I saw he threw a punch at what looked like a thing of sparkles. I don't understand what exactly happened. Why McGregor threw a punch? He threw a like a swing and a big, I don't know, plate of like confetti went up in the air. I don't get what happened there. He didn't come in contact with Machine Gun Kelly, but he did throw a swing. I don't know what the confrontation was about. Why was he angry at him?
I got to be honest with you. I didn't even see that part of it.
You didn't see them swing at him?
I didn't see the confetti thing that you just said.
Yeah, he hit something. Let me see if I can find it. He hit something, and just a big thing of sparkles or something went up in the air. Machine Gun Kelly and Conor McGregor. Yeah, let me see. It was on the red carpet, and he just swings at him, and for some reason, there we go. Let me see if I can hold it up here.
Because I have it from another angle. I'll show you the other. I'll show you. I just saw a new angle that I had not seen before.
Okay, well, here it is. Now, he swings, and it's hard to make out because it's so fast. But, okay, so there's Conor McGregor right in the front, in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
And Machine Gun Kelly is off this way. And right about here, there's what looks like confetti or something in a thing. I'm gonna hit play, and he swings, and you can't really see it at this angle, but there's another angle where they show it. He swings, boom. You see something go flying real quick. He doesn't just throw a punch, but he's definitely swinging at something, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if they show it again, but and they had to like hold him back, but he flipped something up in the air, and it looked like just, I don't know, popcorn or whatever the hell went up in the air. But I can't. Let me see. I mean, that's the gist of it. I don't think they'll show it again, but yeah, they had to have everybody holding him back. Okay, this might be a better angle. Let's see if yeah. Okay, I'll show you this angle. Okay, so it's gonna change. The scene's gonna change. So, yeah, right here. Boom. Do you see whatever go up in the air?
I think that's just like flashing light from a camera.
No, what? Let's see if I show it again. Okay. You basically know where to look now, I think, but you'll see.
I'm looking to the left.
Yeah, do you see like you're
Maybe
gonna look
a
right
little
above
bit.
here, right above, like this area here.
What up, Jay Sabs? We're looking at the McGregor.
Oh, that's a
McGregor
good one.
flipping
That's a
out.
good one. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna look
All right.
here-ish,
Okay. When the angle changes.
Yeah.
right when the angle changes.
All right. Let's see.
Well, like should be any second now. Right here, boom, and then stuff comes raining down on the guards over there.
Huh. I don't know what that was.
I don't know either. It looked like confetti or some kind of crazy crap. Right? Am I right, Jay Sabs?
I am taking Machine Gun Kelly's side here because I think that guy is an animal.
Bold move. Hot,
Well, what happened?
Super hot take. I love it.
What was it about?
They're not really saying. Supposedly, did you already talk about it or no? Like
No, just talked about it now.
We're just bringing it up now. Yeah.
Well, supposedly, the big guy,
Conor McGregor.
there you go. He asked for a picture with Machine Gun Kelly, and he didn't answer. And then all of a sudden, he threw something. Somebody said he threw a drink in Kelly's direction.
Yeah, it looked like something went up in the air. I don't know if it was liquid or what.
That's what they said it was. And then the guards had to hold him back.
So you're saying Conor McGregor asked Machine Gun Kelly for a picture. He said no. And then
he didn't answer. He didn't answer.
Oh.
Right.
That's weird.
Then when they asked Megan Fox and him later on, like they were like, "Oh, we can't talk about it." So who really knows exactly what happened? But then Conor McGregor, he made a statement, and he was like, "Oh, he's a vanilla bitch," or whatever he said. And it's like,
I have that. Yeah, I have that part.
I feel like there are 50 people there who could tell us what happened. Nobody's saying anything.
I don't know. Can you guys hear this?
No.
No,
you don't hear it.
No.
This was a new angle that you don't really have to hear it. This is a new angle that I saw. See, I don't see anything getting thrown, but look at this huge linebacker dude flinch. I think this is when McGregor threw the punch. Watch this guy in the middle here. See that?
Yeah.
Why would you make this Michael Strahan looking motherfucker? Like, that's a dangerous game to play.
Well, if Conor McGregor's throwing a punch, you dodge. You get the hell out of the way of that.
Well, there's Machine Gun Kelly. You see him, and there's Megan, and you could see the thing. Did you see the subtitle that said "Where's Meg?" They looked for Megan, and you can watch. They rush Megan out, get her out of the way.
There she goes.
They rush her out first before him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's the.
You got.
She's naked.
She's the
her
biggest
titty's
star.
gonna pop out.
That's true.
That
she was
too.
pretty
Or
butt ass
actually,
naked.
one of her flaps too.
Flaps.
That's disgusting.
God. What the hell?
That's disgusting.
Good Lord, Jimmy.
Yeah, to call it a flap is really gross.
That is graphic.
That's really gross.
I mean, what does it do?
I mean, I guess so. I guess you got a point there.
I mean, you don't have to address it at all.
It just feels weird calling it that.
You could avoid the whole thing.
I don't know why I wanted to.
Is this locker room talk? Is this what you ladies do in the locker room?
You know what it is? It's like this is how I used to talk at my old job. So I'm sorry.
That
I
does
brought
not
it here.
surprise anyone.
Yeah. All right, here's McGregor to Janine's point or whoever the hell just said it. I can't keep track of all the people on this show anymore.
It's too many.
It's
It's
tough.
too many. It's,
I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy, to be honest with you. Just rumors. Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually fight. You know what I mean? I certainly don't fight little vanillas, boy rappers. You know, I don't even know the guy. I don't know anything about him, except that he's with Megan Fox.
So he doesn't know anything about him, doesn't know the guy, but he went to attack him.
I mean, I guess so. I do like the fact that they call him a vanilla boy rapper. I feel like we should put that on a t-shirt.
I could probably honestly say that I've never heard a second of a Machine Gun Kelly song.
Yes, you
unless I
Yes.
have and I just don't know it.
Exactly.
You don't know it.
What
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
everywhere.
Give me an example.
There's a lot of stuff,
I
which
couldn't
I
even
didn't
fucking
realize
name it.
either.
The most famous one. Give me his best one.
Janine,
I think it's from like 2006 or 7. I forgot the name of it right now, of course. But one of his older hits you probably know, but more stuff now. You do.
Do I?
But correct me if I'm wrong, Janine. Wasn't he like an emo punk rocker guy, and then it didn't really work or go anywhere? So then he just started doing this like rapping thing, and then that
I
finally
think he
hit.
always did rap though.
Okay,
I think he did.
the number one thing he has on Spotify is "My Ex's Best Friend."
Mm-hmm.
Is that any good?
I don't. Wait. Oh, wait. You ex what?
I can't
Wait,
obviously.
what you ex?
My Ex's Best Friend is his song on Spotify. It's like #1 or whatever.
Yes.
Do you know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty good.
Let me see.
Is it like poppy sounding? I don't know if we can't play it.
I'll play I'll see if I can play a snippet.
Snippet.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
It has 370 million streams, so it's literally a stream for every person in this country.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty close.
Let me see here.
Check on my cricket.
What cricket?
He's all right. There was a cricket on my table here, and I caught him in a cup. Little guy.
Let me see it.
No, because he's gonna get away. If I show, how am I gonna show him without?
Is it a
releasing
clear?
him?
Is it a clear cup?
No.
What kind of cricket is it?
It's
Is it like a cave
a North
cricket?
American wood cricket.
Well,
It's
Is it a cave cricket or
I'll give
is
you the
it?
Latin name. No, regular
Okay.
cricket.
So it's like, is it
It's
black?
not one of those huge legged bastards. No, it's like it looks like it's not fully grown. It's like this big. It's tinier than
Brownish.
It's like brown. It's brown, fully 100% brown. It's a little
Okay.
guy, but he's got a lot of energy and he's jumping around like a madman. So
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just listened to 5 tracks and I don't recognize one of them.
I told you, I couldn't tell you anything. I don't know Machine Gun Kelly,
But he's huge, though. I mean, I know he's huge.
Yeah, they tell me. I'm sure
I mean,
he
he
is.
has to be huge if Megan Fox is going after him.
Oh, completely.
Yeah,
By the
like
way, did
Brian
you see-
Austin Green was huge. I
Did
mean,
you
he
s-
was.
Yeah, I loved him. I loved him.
Back in the 90s, sure,
Yeah.
but
Did you see that thing where she was leaning on a table and being like, the picture was like, "Oh, if this table could talk, what we just did on it, or something." Like, it was-
Yes.
that was like a couple of days ago. That's a little uncouth, if you ask me.
Oh,
uncouth.
come on. It's Megan Fox.
Did you see how she was dressed at the thing? You were talking about a photo of her. Oh, she implied that something happened on this table.
Yo, she really
Let me clutch
likes
my
him.
pearls.
She really likes him a lot. Like a lot.
Way
Like
too
a
much,
lot.
though. No,
You want to talk
yeah.
uncouth? There's a picture of her and I think Khloe Kardashian, one of them, in a bathroom with
Kourtney.
in a men's bathroom with their butts in urinals.
Yep, I saw that one.
What?
I liked
Like
it.
they're
I loved
fully
it.
dressed. They're both dressed in the way they are at the VMAs, but their backs are against the wall with their butts like in the urinals.
I think it's in Kourtney's Instagram.
So uncouth. I see your table photo and I raise you a urinal photo.
Wait.
Well-
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I found it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a crazy one.
What is going on? Then they also
And I like Brian Austin Green, but
let's move this over here.
I don't want to be, Brian
You mean
Austin
David
Green
Silver?
bagging. bashing. He was fine. He was probably a great guy. So did you see?
I never liked him either.
Really? Oh, I
It's a little
love
annoying
David.
on the show, but I had no problem with him.
Janine, who did you say it was on somebody's?
I think it was Kourtney's Instagram.
Kourtney's Instagram. Okay.
Megan Fox is only a little bit older than Kelly, but she kept calling him daddy, and she said our future baby daddies, like introducing them when they came out. I was like, I watched some of it. Let me tell you something. I have recognized people in years. It was all my music last night.
That's what it is. There's no
Is that right?
It was
all pop. It's all pop music.
Yeah,
There's
well,
no.
It's rap too, which hip hop,
Which
which is pop, I guess too. But
Yeah, it's mainstream. Like how many awards did they give to metal that you saw?
no, they don't.
Right. They don't acknowledge. There it is. Boom.
I liked it.
What does that make? What does she wear? That was quite. See, how old is she?
She is born in 1986.
She's what, 30?
Damn it!
5, 6. I don't know. I can't do
I didn't
that.
know I'd be older than her.
I thought she was older than us
No, I didn't.
for
think
some
that.
reason. Yeah, I don't know why I thought like maybe early 40s.
There's also a shot of them making out in the bathroom.
In the old bathroom. There it is. No, not even making out. Like tongue touching.
Like I'm sorry. Call me.
Are you over that? You're over that?
What?
You're over that? Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna say. You're over that.
No, I'm not over it. But call me an old fucking
Oh
phobia.
God, let's see what he says.
Yeah, it's. Ugh.
But she's fucking, almost 40. This kid's what, like 18, 19? How old is this dude?
Oh, he's not that much younger. I think he's 30, 31.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought he was
This is
younger
her.
than that.
I feel like he is her midlife crisis. Call me crazy, but I think that like she was very not like this before him. Right? She was kind of private.
Yeah, she was.
And I don't know.
That's fine. Do what you want, but this it seems like a midlife crisis to me.
You think she's too old to be doing this?
I don't.
Okay, I think two things. I think two things. A, she's too old, and B, even Kourtney in this instance, it's like you have kids. Like act like you're a parent. Act like a parent.
Oh no, I disagree. I
mean, this is what all right. Kourtney, it's a little different, I guess, because she was never really with Scott, and he's kind of a dick. But I mean, again, Brian Austin Green has a dick face to me, so I don't really know. But
From what I understand, Brian Austin Green is at least a very, very nice guy.
Is that right? I understand.
That's what I hear.
This is tough when you're acting like and you got like an ex and you got kids and shit. I don't know.
Who cares if she has an ex though? Look what he did to her. What did he do to her? He dated like an 18-year-old.
Brian Austin Green?
No, Kourtney Kardashian. Scott.
Disick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't.
Oh, is that right? Okay, then.
Yeah, the exes have nothing to do with this. This is, I just think, because Megan Fox wasn't.
Oh no, Anthony. Anthony.
I'm turning into an old man. I know.
Just because they have kids, you want them to just sit there and have dry, old out vaginas? Like, nah.
What?
That ain't working, bro.
I don't know if he said that.
No.
I mean, it was close.
It just feels weird that you're walking around. But she's got the body to do it. She's got the body to do it. It just feels like bizarre. And here's the other thing. And this is where I think it really lies for me. Oh. None of these fucking relationships ever work. And when you go out there and you're like my future baby daddy and you're making out in bathrooms, this is like the Pete Davidson thing. Like Pete Davidson was great because he knew that shit wasn't going to last with any of those women.
Right, but he just did it.
He did it, but he was making jokes about it all the way through. Like in like 2 years when she's going to be like, oh, I regret all that stuff. This is terrible. It's like, no shit,
Or not. I mean, I think you think it's weird maybe because like Frank said, she's not normally like this and she is with him.
It's
You
out of
know?
nowhere. It's kind of out of nowhere. Yeah, she was always, this big sex symbol and everything. She's, obviously gorgeous, but she she was a little more reserved when she wasn't with this guy. Now I feel like I don't know if she's changed or maybe this is really who she is. I don't know, but she's definitely different than what she was never this out there
With that
before
is true.
this guy. I
Listen.
mean, this is to another level.
I think she's hot as hell. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm.
You lost you for a second, but we got you.
Okay, I think
That's what
she's
she
hot
said.
as. I think she's hot as hell. I'm not complaining about her walking around with half a hoo ha out. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if I were her, I wouldn't be doing this.
Well, you're not her.
Right.
True.
If I were her, I would definitely be doing this. If I were me right now, I'd definitely be doing this. So
If I were her, I'd be home.
I
with
do
a
this.
I'd be home with a mirror all day.
Well, listen, Janine, that's a great example. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm blipping out.
I could
again.
hear you. We could hear
Okay. Janine, you're madly in love with your husband. Beautiful children. If you, God forbid, you split up, would you be all over Instagram making out with your next conquest? I don't think you would be.
Am I famous?
you. So you think
Famous
this
or
is
not,
this is a publicity thing?
Could be.
I mean, obviously. I mean, you don't dress like this normally. Nobody would.
Sometimes.
famous or not, I think you need to let like a really long. I don't know.
I mean, I see people do it, so
you're famous now. You're huge on TikTok. You're the queen to the anti-vaxxers. They all
Your
know
my
you.
God.
Your OnlyFans is through the roof.
Your only fan, yeah, is epic.
So you know what? Yes.
You would be making out with somebody. You would be making out with a new guy, throwing it into your husband's face.
Absolutely. Especially if I
You
want
are.
to. I want to know the reason why we broke up too.
See, now we're getting into crazy
Yeah,
hypotheticals here. Whatever. The
because-
same reason they broke up.
I get it because if he was shitty or he cheated, then she would justify it. That's revenge, which I respect.
Right.
If it's
totally.
revenge, I respect that.
Yeah. But this just feels like I get in public displays like this of affection. I'm not crazy about it. And this is just tongue slapping in a men's
Really?
room. It's
'Cause-
like weird.
On the boat, you didn't mind Aaron's finger up your butt.
I
That's
know.
true.
That's what?
I saw
Oh.
you guys.
I don't know
I
if
heard-
that happened, but
I heard you say two into the knuckle.
listen, that boat was private
Please,
enough.
3.
I don't want to say too much because I'll get slapped.
You'll get
next
slapped.
Time, so.
By me this time. No.
But look at it. Like this guy looks like he tried to make his own fucking Joker costume at Halloween and just got high and fucked the whole thing up. That's what this guy looks like to me.
You know why? You know why I also think that you think this is weird? Because
'Cause it is?
he's not probably what you think that she would like. And I agree. It's not what I think that she would like. Or you don't even think he's good looking.
How do we know? We don't know.
Hold on a second. Look at
Taste.
his outfit right there. Look at this
Right.
shirt, Frank.
Right.
What does
Looks
that
like a- what?
remind you of?
Looks like a corset of some kind.
If it was someone that you thought was man hot, then you would think it's okay. I do think this.
It's kind of funny. I see
I'm
where you're
going to.
going, and let's go. Yeah, the one. Yeah, there it is.
Oh God.
The
That
space
looks like
balls.
that
Let's
to me.
see. Go back.
Look at
Kinda. I see what you mean.
the little
That's-
Lord
that's
Helmet
close.
Spaceballsy there.
That's close.
So I do think this.
And the jacket looks kind of like Drop Dead Fred. You remember that movie?
Oh God, yes. Very good.
Great point. Great point. He looks like Drop Dead Fred fucked Lord Helmet and had a crack baby.
That was a good movie. Underrated. Where are the images? Let's see. There he is.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Yeah,
Close.
pretty close. It's pretty close.
Yeah, but that it's like you're in a bathroom, and it's just
I don't know. It's weird. But you're
obviously just publicity.
you think it's totally normal there, Jay Sams? You're okay with it? You're on Machine Gun Kelly's side. Fuck Conor McGregor.
Yes.
All right.
Fuck him.
I
You
still
know what?
don't
He's
know
a
what the
weirdo
reason.
anyway. I don't like him anyway.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah, I never liked him.
I will say
He does have a temper, and he
Yeah,
just
he
flips
does.
out for no reason.
Right.
I agree with that. Like again, for him, like you can't just be swinging at the fucking VMAs. Like you're a fighter. Like you can't.
Yeah, like come on, bro. What the VMAs?
Fight is
that
gonna
shit.
fight. But no, that's not. It's not cool. You fight in the ring. That's it.
Yeah, because if he connects with this guy, he could fucking kill this guy. He's a twig. This Machine Gun Kelly.
To be fair, he didn't really swing at him. He threw whatever the hell that was at. He was like 10 feet from him.
Oh, is
He
that
wasn't
right?
gonna.
Yeah, but
he wasn't gonna land a punch.
I feel like if he would have if he got
I don't know. Maybe
If he wanted to, yeah.
yeah.
that would have been a lawsuit and a half. Maybe that's
Big
why they
time.
couldn't talk about it. Maybe they were planning on suing McGregor.
Oh, but here's what's weird. Here's what's weird about that. Oh, Frank, you got a mic malfunction there.
I got a mic malfunction.
Oh, now you're back. Okay. Here's what's strange about that: the fact that nobody is the cricket in the microphone. What happened?
I
What
know.
happened?
Is he
Oh,
still
we're
there?
good.
Are you sure?
He's right here. He's under the cup.
How come you haven't killed him yet? I feel a little like, you know.
There's no need to kill him.
Yes, there is.
Why?
Because if he gets loose in your house and he fucking chirps all night.
He's not
Isn't-
getting loose.
Isn't killing a cricket bad luck though?
No.
I think there's
Just
something.
I
with
I kill
luck in
them every time I
crickets.
see one.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to balance it out. You kill them all. I save them all. So
No. See, now you're making me look behind me. Thanks.
What was I gonna say?
I
About,
check your shoulder there. Watch out.
No.
asshole. What was I gonna say? What were we just saying before the cricket thing?
Megan Fox.
Was it Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor lawsuit. Swinging. He would have killed him. If he connected, he would have killed him.
He would have.
All right. I think you lost it.
All right. Damn it.
That's what she said.
Next topic.
I hate missing the thing. This Doja Cat, she was outstanding. Look at these outfits.
Those are some outfits, man.
I mean, I don't know which I love most: chair
The chair.
hat
The chair hat's my
or
favorite.
chicken feet. I don't know.
Chicken feet's weird. I like it. But a chair hat's pretty cool.
Also, I swear to God, what are those things that you put down on your table, but when you put something hot down on it? What do you call those things?
Yeah. What the hell are those called?
Hey, babe. I got one that looks exactly like this fucking. The one on the right, her outfit on the right.
I knew what those were called, and I can't think.
Oh. Warm thingy.
Yep, there you go. Nailed it.
Warm booty. That's
Warm
it.
thingy.
Yeah.
No, but that the chair hat is awesome. See that hat that she's wearing in the middle with the chicken feet?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little Simpsons vibe. I think Simpsons predicted it.
Oh. So weird.
Let me see if I can look it up. The Simpsons hat.
Did you watch it all, Frank?
I didn't watch any of the VMAs. No.
I feel like they're always good. Like they're always entertaining. But last night, I didn't catch the whole thing, but the part that I did catch, good.
This is the vibe I'm getting from Doja Cat in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's slightly even in the chair hat one. It looks like the thing that what's his name? Pharrell Williams wore a couple of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the hat thing locked down.
Remember the Arby's hat? It kind of looks like a little Arby's hat in that middle of that chair hat.
That's true. So the thing on all the way to the right, that thing that
The
you said
thing.
looks like a
doily.
warming. Yeah, doily. Looks like when you have like a party and you get those accordion style decorations that just open
Yes.
up.
Yeah,
That's what that looks like.
That's good. That's good too.
Yeah,
There's a-
those crepe
there's a-
paper decorations.
a lot of effort in something like that. I look at my wife coming through hardcore. This is the thing we have. This is made out of recycled newspaper. Yes, somebody who voted for a Democrat gave this to us. Look at that.
That.
Doesn't that look
Wow.
like what she's
Yeah.
wearing?
Yeah, that's damn close.
Especially
What
the
hell are
bottom
those
part.
called? That's so annoying. It's gonna kill me.
Yeah, this isn't a doily. A doily isn't.
No.
On the, oh yeah. No, I don't know. This is.
Come on.
Yeah, but weird. Did she now? Who did it better, her or Lady Gaga?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is totally a Lady Gaga move.
Right.
Crazy outfit.
I mean, does anything beat Meat Dress?
Nothing.
No,
You can't beat Meat.
You
no. Although
can.
I'll say
That's true.
actually saying Doja Cat chair hat is fun to say.
Doja Cat chair hat. I can't say that
I think
fucking fast.
You can't say it once.
No.
I think if you say it 3 times, she appears.
Yes. Or a chair hat will appear on your head. I think that's how
That
it
would
works.
be awesome.
That would be.
Did she win anything? She's got some good tunes.
She's got some tunes. Oh, by the way, she sat in the chair too later on.
Yeah, I know. That was
That's
funny part.
weird.
Yeah.
Was it a heavy, like a real heavy chair?
Yeah.
I guess. That takes some strength. That takes some doing. There it is. Good for her.
I mean,
Come on,
but
guys, give me your dumbest ideas. This is what you must say to her, like, whole fashion team.
A lot
Right
of
on the
people put
nose,
chairs
Chris
on their
Epps.
butts.
You hit it right on the nose.
Put chair on the head.
I feel like that's all this award show has become. Is like, what's the craziest, most
Yeah.
insane shit that we could dress
I
up
could-
in?
I couldn't name one winner of any of these awards, but I could tell you this and the Machine Gun Kelly thing.
What about video of the year? That I feel like I knew everybody.
Who cares? I mean,
Who won?
I don't even know
Do you
who
know?
Little Nas X,
won. Ugh.
For what?
Montero. Call me when you want me. Call me when you need me.
That
Call me.
song
He loves that song.
sucks.
Anthony loves that
Ugh.
song.
Never
love
heard
that
of it.
song. What do you mean? Yes, you have.
From what you sang, I have no idea what
You've
that
heard
is.
it. You've heard it.
Okay.
He mumbles in it. Call me when you want me. Call me when you need me.
Call me when you know.
That's it. That's basically.
Yeah, give that guy an award.
He mumbles so bad that even Eddie Vedder was like, "What the fuck is this guy saying? I can't even."
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
No, never heard it.
But you know what I will say to their credit, and I most of this is Megan Fox, Kourtney, and Machine Gun Kelly, Conor McGregor. People are buzzing about this show. I mean, even
Yeah, they are.
That's what
24
it
hours
needs.
later.
That's what it needs. Because
yeah.
if you just go there and do awards, nobody's gonna. This is the stuff that brings you attention.
Which again, I hate to be a conspiracy theory guy, but I can't help but wonder if they, because not that they're like they, came up with this whole thing, but you look at there was 50 people in between McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly. There was, there was no
Right.
real threat of a fight. I can't help but think if they know there's some issues there or whatever, or something going on there, they don't time that out, that those guys wind up on the red carpet at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. There were a lot, like for no reason. There were like 50 security guards before anybody threw anything.
Yeah.
Why?
I
There's
don't
never
know.
that many people around these guys.
And like Conor is a master of like promotion, so I wouldn't be surprised if even he was kind of like, I'm gonna mix it up with somebody on this red carpet and just watch
Publicity.
everybody write about me the next for the next 48 hours.
He lost some credibility when didn't he's the one that broke his leg, right?
Yes.
He lost a little credibility there. So maybe this was a little bit of a let me get my
What can we do?
popularity back up.
Right.
Quite
Could have
possibly.
been. Could have been.
Speaking of the great what's his name, Lil Nas X.
Oh God, I loved his outfits. Like outfits.
Really?
I do.
All right, we're gonna go through all of the outfits, and then when
All
we get
of
to
them.
I know,
Larry
right?
David, you're gonna love. Well, I don't know if it's all of them, but
I only saw one that I know of. The blue one
No, I think he had more than that.
or purple.
Three
I
or
don't remember.
four.
I'm sure there are more. I'm just saying the only one I saw was that one. I'm sure there were more.
He's good. I don't care what you say.
I thought Old Town Road. Was he Old Town Road?
Yes.
Ugh.
You hate that one?
I hate that song.
Do you really? Because it has like a country vibe. What the?
It's so like.
Is today
for
like
me-
backwards day?
For me, that song. You take out the singing, and it's like someone hit the demo button on a Casio keyboard. It's like this easiest, simplest, nothing song, and it got all this popularity. Not that a good song has to be difficult to play or to whatever.
Not
but it's just
everyone has to be Metallica.
It's
or-
boring. It's a boring song to me. That's my point. It's a boring song.
Okay.
By the way, Metallica made the rounds on Friday. I think they played Stern and Jimmy Kimmel. And
I
did a
saw
bunch
them
of
on
things.
Stern.
Actually, on Kimmel was even better because they played in front of the Hayden Planetarium in Los Angeles. It looked beautiful.
I
But I
gotta
have
see
to
that.
say, Frank, feels like they're losing a step a little bit for me.
Why?
It's a little slow. It was a little kind of off.
What did they play?
Kirk was a little off.
What
They're
did they
getting
play?
up there. They're getting up there in age.
They played "Sad but True" on Stern. I saw that.
That's a
I
slow song. They slow that one down
I
sometimes when
thought
it's
that was
heavier.
a little slower than usual. I mean, that's
All right.
a couple of other things. Although I will say I did see the clip where Elton John called in and gave them
yeah.
a compliment, and
Yeah, he said it was one of the best songs ever written.
and
Nothing
James,
else matters.
yeah, got a little emotional over it. That was a nice little moment.
That was pretty cool.
Elton John is classy as fuck.
He really is.
Like I forgot Janine hates him, but there's a billion stories of him calling artists just to tell them that he enjoys their song or look at what they're doing on the charts. For years, people have been saying like random story, like Elton John called me and was like, "I really like what you're doing," and
He's a
keep
Well,
it up."
that's
class act,
nice.
man. He's a
Yeah.
class act.
Super class act, super duper class act. All right, can you guess who we're gonna do Met Gala fashion because
Oh, I know who this is.
the one gay guy who used to pay me compliments all the time stopped watching the show. So we're trying to get back.
Oh, why did he stop?
I don't know. We lost him somehow, but I'd
Alright.
love to get that demo up again because that's basically the only people who ever pay me compliments anymore. Do you know who this is?
Yes.
Apologies to everybody who's listening and not watching.
Yes, I do. That is, I can't remember her name.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, yes. Billie Eilish.
Good for you guys. Because this looks nothing like Billie. She doesn't look like her to me in this.
It doesn't, but I knew this picture. I saw this before.
Cheating.
Oh.
Cheating. Okay, here's one of Lil Nas X's
That-
I
outfits.
love it.
That is insane.
He looks like a chess piece.
He looks like a curtain in an old hotel.
Yeah, he looks
I
like
love it.
an old bedspread in a hotel that I wouldn't lay on.
No.
But good for him. He's got some flair.
Hey,
but
go
here's
for it.
okay.
C3PO.
The C3PO.
I
on
see. I
drugs.
like this one. I like this one a lot.
But we saw this already. Remember the other guy? Who was the other guy that did this a bunch of years ago?
And it was silver, though.
Fuck is his name? No, it wasn't Silver.
Really?
don't remember
I
who
thought he
it
had
is.
like a silver arm or something.
The CeeLo Green guy. Was CeeLo
Oh
Green?
yeah.
The CeeLo Green guy? That's his name, CeeLo Green.
CeeLo Green. CP3. What is it?
C3PO.
Fucking nerd. Look, see?
That's close. But
It's
that's
kind
not
of
the same thing.
Well, he committed all the way. He went with the helmet too.
I don't know what he did. That's not a helmet. I don't know what that was. But this was underneath that curtain because you see the guy on the right there
Yes.
holding the curtain.
Yeah, but again, I don't know. Okay, take a look here. Look, there's another. Where did this?
That
where-
one I love. That one I love.
How often? I mean, how many times do you get to run up the red carpet there?
6, it seems like. I don't know. This guy kept walking in and out.
You get You said you like this one, Janine?
That's probably my favorite one.
Just a skin tight paisley.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I'll agree with that.
Bodysuit.
Yeah, I think
like
this
it.
is the most appealing. And showing off that fucking wagon of his. I get it.
Giving you a look at the old town road.
Yeah. All right.
This
I don't know who the
is
hell this is.
Lord.
Oh, was that Lord?
Looks like her.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Her head looks like a birthday cake.
Her head does look like. She looks like an old like Renaissance painting of like
Yeah. Yeah. I
She
like
looks
this.
like she's holding a Target bag. What is?
That is a Target bag.
Okay.
Yeah. A beaded Target bag. I like this look the first time I saw it on the Virgin Mary, though.
Yeah,
That's
right.
The only thing.
Right. Oh,
Look at
this
this
is
one.
something. I mean, if you're gonna, I mean, why not just wear a building? I mean, what are we
What are you
doing?
doing? Right. What are you doing? Come on.
That
Is
looks
this-
like a lion exploded in front of her, and she said, "Yep, that's what I'll take. That's what I'll wear."
This to me looks like she was she saw that scene in The Godfather 2 where they're moving the statue down the street and was like, I can outdo that. I can do better than that.
Watch this.
Now is this who is this? Do we know who that
Iman?
is? Oh, Iman. She looks good. She's not.
Yeah, but that's got to be
young
annoying.
anymore.
That's got to be annoying to
She's
wear.
up there, but she looks good.
Yeah, how does she sit in that fucking thing?
Carefully.
Doesn't. She doesn't.
Could you imagine getting stuck behind her at the show? Jesus.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Take that thing
Excuse
off.
me. Can you move a little?
Yeah. Can you remove your halo, please? It's killing us. What the fuck is
What
that?
the hell is going on here?
I'm
Tell me
not
that's
gonna
not
lie
a
to
real
you.
kid.
I don't know who this is or what that is, but I would have knocked that out of his hands and stabbed it to death.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
how
my
fucking
God.
scary that is.
All right, Frank Ocean carries a tiny green baby with him on the carpet and rocks matching hair. What? That's not a real
real.
baby, right?
Yeah,
That
that's a
can't-
real baby. That's a real baby.
Stop it. You're messing with me.
Now, is that
Mm-mm.
a painted face or is that a mask?
I don't know.
But that was a
That's
real
weird,
kid
right?
in there.
Yep.
That is
Is it his
scarier
kid?
than the Chucky doll. I would have murdered.
Like, why?
Is that his baby?
Sure, we don't even know.
That
It's just
can't
some random kid. He just that wanted in on the deal.
It
That's
looks
weird.
really real, but I don't know. That was fucking scary. Jesus.
All right, so at least we got some clothes here in this one. Like, this is an outfit, I guess. You know, who's this?
The Dynamite. You are good, Frank. You should be on the E Network.
What did I do?
Here's
Oh,
an outfit,
Naomi
I guess.
Osaka.
Oh, look at this.
No,
We got
but-
some clothes. Here's an outfit.
Well, to be fair, the last thing was a big
A
furry
baby.
crown
Oh.
and a furry dress, like that was half a dress. And then before that, it was a C-3PO costume. At least this is a dress with a
Right.
you know. And this, here we go. At least this is a suit, sort of.
What's
With
Beaver
the
doing with his pants? What's the pants
Baggiest
issue
pants
here?
on the planet. I think he's
Yeah.
showing off his shoes. I'm not really sure why though.
No,
Why can't-
weird.
Why can't we get him in regular pants ever?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, see, there's a dress. It's nice.
Oh,
Is
I
that
like that
Megan
dress.
Fox? Oh, this is Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, I like that dress a lot.
See, that's classy.
Yeah.
See, that looks like something out of Mission Impossible. There was
Yeah.
a woman in Mission
Like a
Impossible that
girl
wore
with
that
a,
thing.
okay.
No, like the exact. I got to show you because there's an exact scene with this dress.
All right, while Frank's looking that up, let me tell you my favorite part about this is the adorable fucking dog in the background, just getting pet by that guy right there.
Oh.
Look at that
nice.
dog having a blast. By the way, did you see the cat hanging from the stadium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a crazy video.
All right, so there's the Mission Impossible dress. That
Yeah.
was close.
Oh yeah.
See, with the
All right.
slit side open, just got a little more laces.
You're a fashionista.
Things stand out to me. This is that? I don't know who that is.
Lord
Lord
Leon?
Leon. Don't know who that is.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. It's Madonna's daughter.
Oh, was that right? Oh, look
Mhm.
at Madonna.
Her last name's Leon. Okay.
By the way, did you see Madonna at the awards? She had
Yes.
half her ass hanging out.
Exactly. So you know what?
And her
No matter
boobs, I
what
think,
age-
too.
Mhm.
Boobs are hanging.
Her boobs too.
I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't that
All
suck
right,
though?
that's
You're 60 and you're still got to walk around with your ass hanging out. I mean, is she happy
No.
about that, or is she not?
I don't
I'm
think she
sure-
has to do anything.
I'm sure she's very happy about that.
I mean, she looks good.
Isn't this that political guy? Who's that idiot?
No, this is the guy from Schitt's Creek, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Who's that political guy that kind of looks like him in this shot?
I know
Ben
who you mean.
Shapiro. Kind of looks
Oh,
like Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, kind of.
But no, I like this guy better. Way better.
This guy looks like a globe threw up on him.
Right.
This guy, I don't know what it. Yeah, Globe. He's got the pants going.
Yeah,
What the?
puffy shoulders. But I
What's
don't
he
wanna be
holding?
a pirate.
Yeah.
By the way, my
That's-
kids all into Funko Pops now, and they make all kinds of
Funko
fun.
Pops.
They made Seinfeld ones. They make the Office ones.
Mhm.
But not only do they make one, they make multiples. So you can actually get the puffy shirt Jerry in a Funko
Nice.
Pop. That's crazy.
I don't know if I could start collecting those.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at this.
That's a horse of a different color.
Again, another person that said that was good. I should
Thank
be
you.
talking over that.
Mm,
You idiot.
Good.
Another person who watched The Godfather and took it literally
Ah,
too literal.
there you go.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Johnny Fontaine never gets that part. All right.
Oh,
Kim
God.
Petras.
No idea who that is.
Yeah. All right. We're not going to go through all 55 of these. We're going to have
No.
to cut this short.
This looks like a character from Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know who that is.
Mm.
See, now that's kind of plain to me.
Oh,
Serena
that's
Williams.
Serena Williams.
That's not flamboyant enough. The hell.
I don't know
Oh, this is the guy.
Timothy
Yeah,
Chalamet.
I think he's the guy from. He was like in Little Women and a bunch of other movies.
Yeah,
Actor.
the Converse with the whole tuxedo. I don't know. People are getting crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our guy.
Crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
Pete Davidson dressing like a nun. Look at
It's
this
not-
guy.
I mean,
I don't know what's going on there.
This
Not a
is
huge
sh-
fan.
This is straight out of the nun principal closet. Right?
That's true.
I mean, look at that jacket. Look at the top of the thing here. What
Yep.
the fuck?
right.
The tattoos hidden underneath because sometimes the double life.
He looks exactly like Sister Loretta, our 8th grade principal.
Oh
Rest
my
Right?
god.
She does. He does.
Yeah. Oh, this is the what's her name? His name.
Elliot Page. See, nice and classy.
Yeah, very classy. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna wear good.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
until
I want
you
to get the whole shot. I wanna
until
get-
she turns around, her whole ass cheek is out.
Oh, really? You got the
Yeah.
ass cheek out?
No, there's no full shot.
Assless chaps.
Really? Why didn't they show that? That is.
I don't know.
I don't know why they didn't show that.
That's
Megan
an
Thee Stallion.
anti-trans move right there. They should show.
Who is
show
that?
Elliot's ass. I don't know who this is.
Barbie Ferreira.
Nobody gives a
No
shit.
idea.
Let's see who this old lady
This
is.
is Anna Winter. Winter.
Well, then I kind of like.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
I like this look from the first time I saw it on a tissue box.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well done. Up.
That's her daughter.
Anna Wintour's daughter.
How do you know this, Janine?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, I don't know.
See, now that's class.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer
Very
Hudson.
nice.
That's beautiful to me. That's kind of fashiony.
Oh, you don't think Megan Thee Stallion's dress was really nice? I loved her
forgot it
dress. It was a
Yeah.
pink one. It was a couple
There it
right
is.
there.
already. Oh,
That's
nice
classy.
too. Yeah, yeah.
I love that one.
That's nice.
Yeah. There's a little bit more on the Sweet 16 side, but yes, I like it.
Sure.
I like it. But I like.
Should we do this
one.
every week? Just a fashion show?
I think our fashion opinions.
Looks like
are-
she's standing on a couch.
Oh, this is Casey
No, not this one. The
Musgraves.
other one.
I love Casey.
Oh,
Musgraves.
she's good. Yeah. Looks like she's slowly turning back into the Terminator, Casey Musgraves.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Like
give you
the
that.
liquid, the T1000,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
liquid metal.
That's not bad. All right, Chloe Bad. I don't know who the
Holly
hell these
Berry.
people are.
That was
look at
Holly
this
Berry
one.
up there.
She's got a message. Who's this?
Oh, that's AOC.
AOC. Wears a gown reading "Tax the Rich."
Boom.
okay.
I thought it said impeach.
That's fucking funny.
What is happening here?
I like that one too.
That's nice. So the flowers all over her. Irina
Yes.
Shack. I don't know who that is.
Shake.
I think she's a model.
Moschino.
Uh-huh.
God, I just want to watch Devil Wears Prada now.
That's a nice dress.
Yeah.
That's
I love that movie.
patriotic.
Oh,
Debbie Harry.
Yeah, that's good.
Something.
That'll work.
The
All right,
hoop
we'll
skirts are back in fashion. It looks like.
I don't know who that lady is.
Oh, this one's from Ozark.
Mhm.
Ozark.
And it's
She's
Stella
good, too.
McCartney. That's Paul McCartney's daughter's thing.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
I tell you, we can criticize, but you give me fucking 7 months to make one of these things, and I still couldn't do it.
I could make one of those things. It might not fit whoever's going to put it on.
Maybe
The
you're-
only one out of us who could possibly do it was me, who went to school for fashion design.
Did you?
Yeah.
I could probably draw it up for you if you want to create it.
Okay.
If you want to actually do the knitting.
This is gonna be typical, but that's my favorite right there. Sierra. That's what's her McCall's wife. Wilson from the Seahawks. She's wearing like a football jersey dress.
That's good. And she's
With
got a little
pads.
football purse. See the
Got a
football
little
purse?
football purse. Look at that, adorable.
Cute.
Wins.
Something.
Sierra
That's nice.
wins.
I like it.
Best one. I like her too.
Taraji.
Yeah, I like
Be
her a
handsome.
lot. I like attitude. I like any girl that could beat me up. That's
Yep.
just
Is
my
that-
thing.
Is that CCH?
Leave me alone. Don't pick on me for my kinks.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Larry David at Fashion Week. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm always
thought-
ready for Larry David.
I fucking thought when I first saw this, I was like, oh, everybody's making a big deal out of this. Like, what? Who gives a shit? Like, he's just, he's on the phone or something like that. But he's not on the phone. He's literally sitting in the front row at Fashion Week, covering his ears.
Yeah, I love it.
What?
you
Like
see
an old
this?
man?
Like a
The music-
complete fucking old man. Yeah. Oh,
Music too loud?
It,
Like the
you know what?
music-
It was.
yes.
It was loud.
Yes. Like the music was way too loud. Oh, that fucking shit.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
God.
God.
Get out
Sorry.
of there. You were in the Google
was-
search below.
That was your FAP session.
Because I had it and then I lost it and stupid
Yeah,
Eden.
yeah.
That's what she
There we
said.
go.
They have the good pictures. Oh, look at J-Lo.
Yeah. well,
Oh, look at this person.
What is happening?
Is that
Kim
Kard-
Kardashian?
Oh, she's
Wes?
now doing the whole fucking thing with the covering the face thing?
Does she know where she's going?
Oh,
Does
I
someone
hope
have to
she
direct
strips. I hope she trips and falls. I
I
tell
don't
you
think she
what,
knows.
they're running a scam on us. Those two, they're still together. I think.
I don't even think she's under that dress. That's not even her.
How
I'll have to
weird.
see.
That's so weird,
I
right?
need to see her ass to identify her.
Yeah.
I can't really tell. When was this?
Turn her over, Bob.
Turn her over, Bob.
I don't know what that means.
Everybody's gonna watch me. God, could you
This is
imagine being E News and you got to cover everybody's fucking outfit at this shit show?
yeah. But you live. This is your job. This is what you gotta. This is what you live for when it comes to this stuff.
I don't know. Is this exciting, Janine? You were one of those fashion people. You were just saying.
It
Yeah,
was.
did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
I still like it.
Where the
I
hell
will
is Larry David? You're killing me.
I will
He's-
say, hold on. Oh God, we're in. Oh Jesus. Let
You're
me take
looking for
this-
the wrong thing.
Let me take this off the screen.
Oh,
No,
I hate
I'm
you.
not. I know where it is. I can't.
Doesn't seem like you do.
No.
I hate all of you. Because it's not showing up on my fucking thingamajig here.
Do your research.
J-Sabs, did you get Jumpstart coffee for yourself?
Of course I did.
Have you tried it yet, or did you just get it?
No, not yet.
Oh, nice bags.
Nice pair you got there.
I have to get out my old machine.
Nice.
You know, like from in the old times where you had to like pour the grinds into, you know, a coffee pot and make it that way. So
It's not grinds. It's already ground up.
I know, that's what I mean. It's coffee grinds.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not beans. So I
Yeah.
have to, because I use a different kind of machine. So
I don't want to be insensitive, but it looked like your left one was slightly bigger than your right one there. I'm just saying.
But it is good. I've tried it. I had the medium roast, which I recommend. Ooh,
Ooh.
the bags. I left the bag open and I got a whiff of it. It's very
It
good.
smells fucking great, doesn't it?
That is nice.
It's the best smelling coffee.
It was funny when I got the package in the mail. I knew right away what it was. I picked it up and it just wafted in my face. The smell. I was like, oh, that's my coffee.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful thing.
it's super good. All right, here
There we
I
go.
got it. There he is. Look at him. I thought he was taking a phone call, but he's not. There's no phone there.
No,
There's
No,
no
he's-
phone there.
that is too loud.
He is just Larry. Look at him looking down. Look at him.
It's too loud. What am I gonna do? It's too loud.
It's so fucking loud. Look. He's the
Nobody
only
else.
one. Look, nobody else is reacting this way.
Man,
I don't really blame him.
does anybody? It doesn't look like anybody has like earplugs or anything. Yeah,
No.
that's just him being having sensitive ears.
And look who he's that's, by the way, that's Pete Berg. And I think Jared Leto is next. That's Jared Leto, no?
Looks like him.
Right? Like right next to him?
Looks
Oh,
like
I
he's getting
can't
ready to
see.
rob a train. But yeah,
Right there. That's Jared Leto in the mask, no?
that looks like him. He is not enjoying himself.
So
Larry
you
David.
think he's justified in this there, Jay Sabs?
I do.
You got some hot takes tonight on this
I d-
episode.
First of all, I will defend Larry David to my grave.
Me too.
he is
But
the man?
I'm sure you've been out recently and the music has been like really loud in a place where you're eating at and you're like, why the fuck is this so loud, right? Is it just me? See,
For
now
a
I'm
restaurant.
I'm being old now too. But you know what
This
I
is
mean?
a fashion show. This is
Yeah,
gonna
but
be.
still he doesn't want to hear it. And older people have sensitivity to that too. So
I guess, but you know what you're walking into, right? Isn't this the
I
same?
guess.
It's the same every year.
I want to know how he wound up there because I can't
know.
imagine Larry David was like, can somebody get me front row tickets to Fashion Week?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too. Like,
The
why is he there?
material.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
true.
so. I guess so. Here's my thing. I haven't noticed the loud music at places, but this is a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
For whatever reason, coming out of the pandemic, since things have reopened, and maybe I'm just having a 3-month heart attack. That's entirely possible.
Let's see.
Everywhere I go, the air conditioning has been subpar, and everywhere is just slightly warmer than it really should be.
Global warming, baby.
Like everywhere I go, restaurants. We had a party at a bowling alley over the weekend. I mean, they came around, but I just feel like everywhere the air conditioning has been lackluster.
I think the reason for that is a lot of the ACs are controlled through, like your house is controlled through,
The government.
the Nest or whatever the hell every place
Right.
has. It's all digital. It's all controlled through Wi-Fi and everything.
It's true.
And they're cutting back on energy.
I've lost control of my own air. I gave it up.
Wait, you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember that story?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll tell
his Anthony's Nest, right? You have a Nest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down, like the air conditioner turns off, or the heat it raises temperature without him knowing it.
Oh no, I would
No,
go buck.
I got an email from PSEG, who's my power supplier,
Oh shit.
and it said that
got 'em.
there's going to be a rush hour, they called it, on energy. A lot of people are going to be using energy during this time. It was one of the hot days in the summer, and they were like, please be aware, it's rush hour, blah, blah, blah. But it literally, that's the email they sent me. Then what actually happened at 3:00 on that day was my temperature just rose to 75.
Yeah.
Like
on its own.
75? You out of your fucking mind?
75. And then when
Are you out of your mind?
when we discovered it and turned it down, I think 20 minutes went by and went right back up again.
No. Mm-mm.
I was livid.
That's one thing you don't mess with me is my AC, because I'll tell you right now, me and that guy up there, not God, but that guy up there,
Yes, your husband.
we will now fight over the AC in the living room because it blasts right on us, which I totally get, but wear a blanket. And he's like, I'm freezing. The other day I walk into the living room and he's like, look, he literally looks like a condom, and I'm like, with the blanket on. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I'm cold. I'm like,
He's protecting himself.
you're cold? Get the fuck out of here.
You should brew him up some Jumpstart coffee, get him nice and warm.
That is a segue and a half.
That's how you do that. I will never forget though when we did we rented a house down in the Outer
North Carolina.
Banks,
Yeah.
and Janine was pregnant at the time, and we discovered that there was like a governor, because this is like a house, it's a rental house. Every week it's being rented, so it was made like a rental house. And there was a governor on the air conditioner, so the lowest we could turn it down to was like what, 75 or something crazy.
No,
Oh.
it was 70 degrees or 72, but the unit on the second floor broke. And I was like, there's something wrong, because I just feel like different. And at first these guys were like, it's fine. And I was like, no, there's something wrong. And then, no joke, it was 76 degrees. And I was like,
Right. Didn't they call somebody? Didn't somebody come to look at it?
One guy called and they said they were going to come, and they never came, like in 4 hours. So I was like, watch this.
She said.
So it was like, I'm sorry, but like, I need someone here right away. Number one, I'm pregnant, and like, I can't be in this heat. And I had my niece. You know how like P. Diddy had like the umbrella holder for him?
Mm-hmm.
I had my niece who was my head cold
Compress.
cold compress patter. That's what I called it.
But it
Boy,
was
am I glad I missed that trip.
It was a huge house that had huge windows that faced
Yeah.
the beach. It was gorgeous. But basically what that
The
does
heat
in
came
turn
in.
is the sun just
Turned you into a greenhouse.
bakes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So even at 72, it was like this isn't really
It's like
Yeah,
you're
we
stuck
were
in a
like-
giant car.
basically. Yeah, basically.
No good.
I'm not used to 72. I put it on 66 degrees. So like,
Yeah.
that's.
But I'll never forget, because Janine, we've known each other for years, but we never lived together for a week.
Right.
And that would like day 2, she was like, I could just like, when you're just like, I have to stay away from this person because they're going to throw something or, hit somebody or, smack me
glad I didn't go to
unprompted
this
for no reason. Yeah. So so I just stayed away from Janine for the entire trip.
Well, I don't do good when it's like hot in the house where I know, or even at work, because we used to have thermostat wars too, all the time.
Ugh,
All the time. And
that's a nightmare.
and
Another reason not to go back to the office.
exactly.
Yeah, never. I know. Never,
Or for me
ever.
to look for another job. Because I would turn it down to 68 or 70 degrees, and another person would turn it up to 74 degrees or 75. What are you doing? That's not an AC then.
No, that's ridiculous.
It's not an AC. And
I
then
remember.
what?
Yeah,
Go
go ahead.
ahead. No, I was gonna say, my coworker who I used to work with, he asked me to help him do something on his computer one day, and his email was up. And on the email, it said, "Don't tell Janine, but I turned the AC to 75. I turned the AC, higher." And I was
Ugh.
like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And I went
Oh God,
nuts.
that's torture.
I went nuts. And then the AC broke like a week later, and it was literally like 84 degrees in the office. And I was like, "Oh, you guys complaining now? How you feel now, guys? Oh, maybe stop touching the AC. Oh, okay."
I remember being in the office, and you don't even realize it when it happens, but when the AC shuts off or someone turns it hot, makes it hotter, and you start like not falling asleep, but you start
You feel
drifting a little
hot,
bit.
yeah.
You start like, oh, I can't even.
Yep.
You just start drifting, and you're like, I can't do. And then you turn it back up to a little colder, and then you're wide awake and you're doing your work. But when it's hotter, you just start like, and you just
Yep.
maybe you start falling asleep a little bit, but you start getting drowsy.
Yep.
I guess
And you get
the right term.
and you get the heat sniffles, which is like,
What
yeah, I
about
know. It's like when you feel hot, your nose gets that's when you feel hot, or my
That's a
nose
weird
starts
one.
to get stuffed. So I used to scream out, "I'm getting the heat sniffles. Who fucking put the AC on 75 degrees?" Okay.
Yeah. I think you made up heat sniffles.
All
That's your
right.
term.
Why is it though that little bit of warmth makes us sleepy? What is that?
It's like being all wrapped up in
Back on the womb?
back in the womb, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It just lulls you back to sleep. If you're cold, you're awake because it's everything's
See,
kind of.
I'd rather be cold. I cannot, and I know that Anthony's wife wears long sleeve pajamas and pants to sleep when during the
Oof.
winter.
Yeah, that I
No,
if it's cold around
no,
me, I'll put layers on. That's fine.
I wear the same pajamas all year round, and we don't sleep with heat on at night because that's how hot I get. That's how it's a thin nightgown, which is what I wear. I cannot wear short sleeves. I can never ever wear long sleeve or long sleeve pants. Like just long pants. Like what? I don't even know how people do it.
By the
If
way,
it's cool in the room, I could do it.
Nope.
Totally.
my wife does that in the summertime too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's crazy. And we have this argument not like an argument all the time, but she needs to be like long sleeve, big
No.
like long pants, like those fuzzy pants, cover under the blanket. Like she needs to be so warm. But if she'll go to bed at 11 or whatever, I wind up going to bed at like 12, 1 o'clock sometimes. And by the time I get into bed, she has thrown everything off of her. She's like, spread out because she's so warm but she has to be warm to fall
Just
asleep.
to fall asleep that way.
Yeah, she's got to fall asleep that
Oh
way.
no, I like to fall asleep when I'm cold and I put a foot out.
Isn't that amazing how 1 foot out of the blanket cools off your whole body? It's a weird thing. You're just so warm and you go, boom. And just like, it's the best.
And I have a cooling pillow. Yeah, let me
A
tell you.
cooling pillow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how.
La-di-da.
No joke, I get like probably 2 degrees hotter during the night. Yeah, I'm crazy.
I could see because I need to be cool when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my body temperature falls throughout the night, and I will have like at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I will reach for a sheet or a blanket. But when I'm going to sleep, I need to be like cool. I can't be too warm when I first go to sleep. But I notice like I'll wake up early in the morning and I'll be like, I'll be freezing. I'll need to throw something on me. By the way, I got a thing on LinkedIn. I got a message on LinkedIn that I can only attribute to Janine, which is asking if we needed an HR person.
No.
Huh.
You're lying.
This came from Naomi. And
Naomi, the HR person?
She runs a company that basically it's like we'll run your HR for you.
Outsourcing HR.
Can I file the first complaint?
Yeah, and she was basically like, yeah, if you'd like to find out what an HR manager can do for your company, let me know.
Oh, so it was spam. It wasn't like a personal.
No, it was a personal message.
Anthony.
I mean, it was probably
Hey.
a mass mass LinkedIn message, but I still
Right.
thought that was funny. That
Or
we got one.
hey, I heard Janine works with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they follow you around. I feel like it's like Homer Simpson, the hot dog vendor follows him around everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause he's always buying hot dogs, but the HR department follows you everywhere.
Well, Janine's on the FBI HR list, basically.
Watch
so,
list.
It's a lot of letters.
Jim Breuer is canceling all of his shows,
I don't think
basically.
that's how you spell Breuer, but okay. Close.
You're probably right about that. I feel like there's another E in there. Yep, there should be an E in there.
Yep.
Breuer.
EUER.
Jim Breuer, he is canceling all the shows because he doesn't want people to have. He doesn't like the fact that shows are being segregated due to the vaccine.
Not being segregated. They're
Whoa.
being.
Yeah.
They're being. No, it's basically you have to show proof of vaccination
Sometimes
to get into the show.
There are some places where they're saying if you're vaccinated, you can sit here.
Oh,
and
there's
if you're
sections.
unvaccinated, yeah. So they're segregating the audience.
Stay corrected.
Yeah.
Stay
He
corrected.
says in his thing, due to this segregation and forcing people to show up with vaccinations, I'm also not doing these shows. He said, "I'm going
That's
to
a shame.
sacrifice a lot of money, but I'm not going to be enslaved to the system or money."
Oh, Christ.
I
like his comedy too. I think he's hilarious, but this is stupid.
I applaud him for standing up for what he believes in, and that's fine with me. But like he just said, like he's passing up a lot of money for this. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal to get a test. Yeah, I can understand people don't want to get vaccinated to go to a show, but if you're also offering them the ability to get a test,
Yeah, if you could get a test, but I think it's not even the test. I think it's for shows that you have to be vaccinated for.
there are
Right?
some places. Yeah, there are some. It's the Wild West right now. There are some places that are requiring vaccinations just to go into a place. Then there's other venues that are not requiring that, but there are some artists that are requiring that. So if you're buying tickets to something, you really got to read everything because there's no telling what,
I mean, I feel like people are forgetting. I mean, here we go. Everybody's, here goes Frank. But we're in the middle of a global pandemic. I mean, are we forgetting
I'd
that
say
this
we're at
is,
the end.
This is a virus that kills people. Can we do just a little to make sure we're not killing each other? That's all they're asking. This isn't above and beyond. I mean, if you're getting together in a huge crowd, show that you've been vaccinated or that you've been tested. What's the big deal? I don't understand why it's such an ask for people. I really don't.
Again, I wouldn't be canceling my shit. I'd say I want to perform, and if people want to see me, great. And if they can't make it this time around, they'll catch me the next time around.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I.
Yeah, record a special and promote that.
Janine, have you come to a decision on? Okay, and here's the other thing. Before I get an update from Janine, again, in our little corner of the world, we have two counties that make up the island. One is 75% vaccinated. The other is 80% vaccinated. I don't think Jim Breuer would have trouble filling, these rooms.
Sure,
You know what I mean? I just don't. Anyway, J Sabs, do you have an update? Have you made a decision yet? It's okay if you haven't.
I have not made a decision yet, but the pressure is still on.
I think
the extreme pressure is still on.
May I speak freely?
Go ahead.
I think you have made a decision, but you just don't want to say what it is.
Oh.
That's my opinion. I think you've decided already, and you just are reluctant to admit what the decision is.
Did you watch the last episode, Frank? Or listen to the last
I don't
episode?
listen to the show.
I wouldn't either.
Because we were talking about it. I said if you just do decide, you have to make sure we still get Frank in a Trump hat, basically.
Yeah.
Don't just go off and do it, because you're feeling the pressure. We still got to,
But and you know what? And when we made this arrangement or whatever it is, the rules were different because now what's changed is that it's now FDA approved, which is a win on your side.
Only one is.
Right. One of the vaccines is, which is the one I got, which is, I think, the better of the three, from what I understand.
It's awfully egotistical.
Yeah, really.
I'm just saying.
Mine
there were
is
three to
better
get.
than yours. yours.
There were 3 to get, and the Johnson & Johnson one isn't as good as the other
Yeah,
two.
but they changed the name of it, Frank. God, do your research.
I can't
Does
with
he
you
watch
guys.
the news?
No. I go to the websites, CDC, FDA, all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's much. Do you feel more pressure on you? Why?
Yeah.
Who's pressuring you besides
Just
Frank?
besides Frank.
I'm not.
No, he's
I haven't
not.
said a word about it. You
He's
brought
not.
it up.
I mean, you didn't corner me at the party and stick a
No.
knife in my neck and say, if you don't get the fucking vaccine, you're a real slut.
I was on the fence about doing that, and I decided not to.
If we offered to pay your air conditioning bill for a year, would that help?
That's his offer, not mine.
If we got you an ice suit, would you?
Yes.
Ooh.
An ice suit. Oh my God, I would love that.
God, what would it take to get you in like a mascot costume? That must be your hell. That must be Janine's
Oh my
private
Oh,
God.
just
hell.
the hot, sweaty
Yeah.
mascot costumes.
Yeah.
No
I used
thanks.
to
Now-
think
Go
when I was younger that they had like some sort of ice pack fan system in there that would keep people cooler.
No, thank
They're
No.
a sweaty mess under there.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Like,
Must
could you imagine
stink.
Mickey Mouse in fucking Orlando in 90 degrees? And
I'm sure they
humidity?
have like places that they can duck into with like fans and whatever that can cool them.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're like every 10 feet. They're
But
probably
after-
sweaty messes under there.
After 3 minutes, you've got to be completely miserable in there.
Yeah, I'm imagining that.
Especially the ones that dance around and shit like that.
Yep.
Ugh.
Agreed.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting hotter by the
Ugh.
minute because
You
the
see-
basement's feeling hotter.
You know what
Anyway.
would be good for you? You ever see those hotels that are made of ice?
Ooh,
Yes. That would be
That
nice.
would you stay at one of those
Yeah. Yes.
where like everything, every surface, the bed, it's all a big ice cube.
Yes.
Janine, I feel like you were going to say something about the vaccine. I don't want to cut you off because I know how important you are to the anti-vaxxer community.
I don't know. Oh, I was just saying I just feel pressured too.
Oh, right. Who do you feel pressure from? Like, who's pressuring
I
you?
mean, just everybody as a whole, like just the media. That's a huge
the
thing. Like
media.
the media, you too, the
cares?
media. No, it is. I do feel pressured, 100%.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
Is there anybody in your personal life that
That's
is
their goal.
genuinely pressuring you? Like your mom or your husband?
No,
or-
my mom, no, or my husband, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No one like close to me, but like if I scroll through Instagram or Facebook, there are certain people who continuously post these things daily, if not 2-3 times a day, just certain things, and it's like, oh, calm down.
Has any of these things ever made you rethink any of it at all? Has like if you've ever
No.
read something that
She's
said,
made up her mind.
"Oh, they got a point." Anything
There's
like
not
that?
a thing that could change her mind.
I don't
or
understand why.
anybody's mind. That
Why is the mind so closed on that topic? I don't get that.
It's not closed.
It's not. Okay, that's
It's not
something.
closed.
That's good. All right, so it's not closed. So you there could be something that would change your mind potentially.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's a good question.
sounds like the ice hotel was the thing.
We put you up in an ice hotel for a week.
Oh, I need 2.
2 weeks. Wow. Let's see now.
Here's a question. I love this question. Here's a question. You get a free cruise, Janine. Are you going Alaska cruise or Bahama cruise?
Oh no, I'm gonna go Bahamas cruise.
That's shocking. That's against
No.
your whole
I-
That's
thing.
because but I love. See that this is what's weird about me. I hate being hot, but I love the heat. Tell me how that makes sense.
You hate humid heat. You hate like the swampy, just the sweatiness. But
Yes,
but heat like on the beach, like
Right.
I
I hate-
dry
right.
heat is probably better.
not even that. I hate being hot in situations where I can't be cooled down. Like if I'm in the office and somebody
get
puts
that.
the fucking
Yeah.
AC on 75 degrees.
Right.
Yeah, now
Yes.
I'm gonna be pissed off.
Whereas if you were on a cruise ship or you're at the beach, you just dip in the water
Or in
you
a pool, right.
Go inside.
Got a nice icy
Exactly.
drink.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right,
Beautiful
Gotcha.
thing.
No, that makes sense. That makes
I like
sense.
it.
All
Now I
right.
want to go on a cruise.
Me too.
I kind of want to.
I want to go on a cruise and get COVID.
Me too.
That sounds nice.
By the way, COVID, 10 days of having to be away from everybody. What
I
do
knew
they call
you
it?
quarantine.
Asian?
Quarantine.
Oh,
Self-quarantine.
quarantine.
Sounds so
That's-
great right now.
You-
So great.
That's a big price to pay for a quarantine.
I think I would be just fine. I think I would be just fine. But I would survive it. I'm just saying it would just kind of be there. Before
No.
you go, J
Oh.
Sabs, Brittany's engaged.
Yeah, I wish
Oh,
we could. I
man.
wish there was a sign that J Sabs can give us when she's ready to leave. I can't. If we only had a signal.
This and Biden and with the Trump kids, and then we're out. Oh.
Oh,
For some reason, her thing craps out, and then she always pops back in. It's like become her signature move. This might be something that the anti-vaxxers do that I just
this is
don't know
the
about.
J Sabs shuffle that she's
Yeah.
pulling on us.
By the way, the love mail for J Sabs, the love mail for her on a daily basis
Hey, she's back.
is growing. And this, I'm starting to get this too. And don't read this, you piece of shit. Just forward this over to Janine. As I'm forwarding like 20, 30 things a day.
What are you saying about me?
I'm saying the love mail that you get from the anti-vaxxers
Oh.
is getting out of control.
And I'm not even an anti-vaxxer.
Well, don't tell
That's
them
what's
that.
funny.
They'll be very disappointed.
Oh,
They'll be very disappointed. They're losing people by the day, and you're
that's
you're
it.
their champion.
Yeah.
You're their champion. Anyway, Brittany's getting engaged. J Sabs, you excited about this?
I mean,
You wanted her for
obviously,
yourself.
He's just with. I did, but he's just with her for her money. I mean, I don't want to tell her, but
Do you really believe that?
Who is this guy?
yeah.
Sam
Actor?
Asghari,
Ridiculously
27, by the way. Again,
right.
And she's what, 40? 39?
She is
she's 39.
39 or 40. Yeah.
Little Megan
She'll be 40 this
Fox
year.
here. I don't agree with this, but you know, what are you gonna do?
So, I mean, how long have they been together? A while?
Not that long, right?
Though, like maybe a couple of years.
Few years. Do you think
Alright.
he's the one that's pushing this whole thing so he can get full control of her?
Probably. At least she's not with the other guy she was with who, I don't know, he tried to take her money to something like that.
Remember Kevin Federline?
Oh, God.
Damn, happened to that guy.
I don't want to be, I love my girl. I love my girl, Britney, but she does look very old and haggard these days. And
Ooh, I think she looks good.
oh, no. She's not what
No?
she used to look like. I mean, obviously,
Who is?
I mean,
Amen, brother.
I mean, she's what, 40 years old, as opposed to when "Hit Me, Baby, One More
20.
Time" came out. Right.
20 years, right?
She's gonna look. You know,
I
she looks
mean-
her age. What's good is she doesn't. I don't think. I can't tell if she's had any work done.
I don't think she has, and that's probably the problem.
I don't think. I think she looks good.
Didn't you say she posted a picture of her ass or something?
No, she not only posted a picture of her ass, she posted a video of her, like her ass in the mirror, like, you know, this is my ass. Like,
This is my ass.
people were like, the best comment, because I had to read the comments. This person was like, am I the only one confused about what's going on here? It was like over 1,000. Yeah.
Look at Buttney.
But
That's great.
And
Yeah.
it's like,
she's got a good. She's looking good there. I think she looks good. No.
no, she does look good, but it's just these weird things that I'm like,
It's
I-
her body.
you
She
know
can
what
do
it
she
is?
wants.
she's trying to prove that she can do whatever she wants now. That's it.
I like
I
her
guess
caption is "Here's my ass."
Right.
Yeah.
That was her caption.
I told you, here's my ass.
And
Here's my
people are loving it.
Good for
Yeah.
her. She's doing what she wants. She hasn't done what she's wanted to do in 20 years. She's let out of the cage a little bit.
I guess so, but again, much like Megan Fox, I'm skeptical. I feel like this is all gonna burn up and
Yeah.
be bad in a couple of years.
Let her ride it out. She's doing what she wants.
Finally, Joe Biden with the Trump kids.
This is like, I can't believe you didn't fucking see this.
I didn't see it when you first sent it to me. I literally thought that Joe Biden posed in a picture with Don Jr. and like Eric and all that. Like that's what I
the
thought it
Trump
was.
kids. Yeah.
But it's kids that are literally dressed up in Trump outfits. Which there's a girl with a Trump hat, two girls with Trump hats. There's a kid with the "I'll be back" Trump T-shirt, which that's a cool T-shirt. I mean, even if you hate the guy, that's whoever came up with
It's
that is
creative.
It's
Yeah,
very
it is.
creative.
It is.
But here's my thing with all of this. First of all, I don't know how this happened. I mean, I think it's a good look on Biden's, to just take the picture. Was he
Yeah,
gonna
you take the. It's not gonna be like, no, I don't take pictures with kids. It's
deny
like,
kids a picture? But I
right.
still do think it's funny. He does look goofy looking with these Trump kids. They're pulling an all-time prank on him right
Yeah.
now.
I'm sure he sees there's a,
I
It's
mean,
not like-
I don't know.
it's not
I
like
don't
they're
think he knows
hiding
where
the
he
fact.
is, Frank.
Okay.
I don't think he. I
It's not
think
like-
he thinks he's Trump in this.
Oh, okay. It's not like they're hiding the fact that they're wearing Trump stuff.
I think he thinks he's Trump, and he's looking at these kids like I'm killing it. These kids love me.
These are wonderful.
What do they
hats.
think they're making fun of? I'm Trump.
Yeah. But here's my thing, and this is so funny that we saw this picture because friends of ours who recently moved to another state, which it tends to be actually it kind of bounced around recently, but anyway, a lot of hicks in this area. I would just say that. And they went to like a country fair and they came across a huge stand that was selling all Trump stuff.
Right.
And there was a woman there. I can't remember if she had older kids or younger kids. Anyway, my point is like I wouldn't be caught dead in a fucking forget right, left, Trump, but I wouldn't be caught dead in a fucking politician's shirt, let alone outfit my kids in this.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
shit.
people. There's a lot of people who are very proud of who they like.
Yeah, and I'm embarrassed about those people in a big way.
I agree.
You can support
I
whoever
could
you
never
want.
do that.
Vote.
I could never do that.
I'll let a sticker go. I'm okay if you want to fly them fucking flags for a couple of months, but after a certain point, it's time to fold that shit up and put it away
Right.
Yeah.
until the
Election's
next
over.
election time.
We got four. It's the cricket just chirped.
I heard
Okay.
that. Was that the
Okay.
cricket?
Okay.
That was the
It's
cricket.
time. It's time.
He's
to
in the
fucking
cup though. He's
kill it.
fine. I'm not killing it.
You should kill that fucking thing.
I'm not gonna kill the cricket. He's going
Okay.
outside when we're done.
How are you gonna get him in the cup?
He's in the
Turn it
cup.
o- How
No,
you
I
gonna
got a
turn it
piece of
over?
paper. I got a piece of paper underneath the cup. He's in there. He's not going anywhere.
He's
All right.
terrified.
I know he is. So I want to see it.
Yeah, I got it right here. He's in this cup.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna lift it up because he's gonna jump.
You
I'm
could
gonna
get
lose
him.
him.
You could get him. Come on,
He's in
let's
here.
do it. Let me see on the bottom then.
He's up. He's not under in here. He's up in the cup. Hang on.
Oh, let
me
me
see.
see.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. He is in there.
I told
Oh
you.
God, no.
I told you. And I'm gonna release him. He's fine. He's not hurting
You're
anybody.
insane.
Why?
I will say, crickets. I can take them more than spiders.
Because they don't bite. Crickets don't do anything. They just make noise.
I'm getting
Spiders
stressed
bite like
out.
mothers.
Here's
I'm
what's
getting-
interesting. Frank's not the only person on this screen that has a pet cricket. Also, Joe Biden has a pet cricket from what I hear.
Jiminy, he's on his shoulder.
It gives him a lot of advice on what to do with the country.
Cricket cock.
Anyway, I don't know. Janine, would you ever put your daughters in a fucking
No.
political... this is like a bad...
Absolutely
People are so
not.
fucking
Unless
proud
you're
of this shit.
related to the. What if you were related to the politician?
I have to
Barely.
say, I don't care about politics that much. That
If my brother
Not
was a
even the
politician, I
slightest
might
bit.
wear his stuff.
I would... no, nobody should be that proud. We should tolerate politicians. We should not be proud of them.
All right.
no.
That's definitely the rule. So...
What if you were wearing like a George Washington thing? Is that a good one, or an Abe Lincoln thing?
If it was like a joke, maybe.
You wouldn't wear an Abe Lincoln shirt?
But just think about these kids. Like, they're going to school and stuff, and they're fucking wearing this shit, thinking like it's something like you're not. It's the kind of shitty. It's a shitty thing to do.
It
to a
is. They should be
fucking kid.
wearing kids especially should be wearing like superhero stuff.
Yes. And
Cartoon
princess
characters.
yeah,
princesses.
exactly.
Politicians, why would yeah, they don't know what their
parents told
policies
them.
are, Yeah, exactly.
Pretty funny though. You think Trump laughed his ass off when
Yes.
he saw this picture? Yeah.
I'm surprised. If he had Twitter, he would have retweeted this shit.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been all time. It would have been great.
Eh, too bad he doesn't.
Trump Jr.
Did he tweet it? He probably
he did. He
Yeah, he's
did.
great. You know what? I like him, but with him, it's too much. Like, it's like be entertaining too. It doesn't have to always be shitting on the other fucking side. You could
That's
do,
all it is. Plus, I mean, this picture could be taken two ways. It could be taken as, look at all these Trump supporters with Biden, Biden got them on their side kind of thing. Or it could be taken the other way of, look at all these Trump supporters kind of sticking it to Biden.
I think they're sticking it to Biden.
Yeah, they're sticking it. To Biden.
Sticking it.
Let me see.
It
John,
could be.
did he tweet anything good?
Who?
John Jr. on this.
Probably not.
He already tweeted something about AOC and her tax the rich dress. So I'm not going to stop to read that.
No.
What's
Anyway, it's
wrong
time.
with taxing the rich?
It's time to go. All right. Appreciate you guys watching or listening. Thank you so much. Again, don't forget to hop on board and grab your Jumpstart Coffee Company. Frank approves, loves it.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what Jay Sabs thinks of it.
Yep.
There you go. What did you get? Did you get dark roast and?
So you got to pour it on yourself, like what is that movie?
We should do
I
a
got-
photo shoot. Yeah.
I got medium roast and dark roast blend.
Nice.
That's what I got.
Nice.
I tried the medium roast. It was very good. I haven't tried the dark roast yet.
Dark roast is my fave. Although I will say I was pleasantly surprised at how much I love medium roast.
Okay.
Because dark roast was right in the pocket for me. I'm like, this is perfect. And I'm like, I can't possibly like the one that's a little lighter than this. But I actually did. Did enjoy it.
Did you do milk and sugar in
Ooh.
your? You hear him?
Are you fucking no, bro?
He's getting ready for bed.
That's his mating call.
I'm gonna read him a story before I let him go.
I don't put any sugar in. I put a little shot of unsweetened almond milk.
Fucking lib.
I
Come on.
like I like the bitterness, but I don't. But I like the creaminess too of it. I feel like that brings out the creaminess.
I put a little milk in mine. Just a little milk.
Did you put sugar in it too?
No, I don't do sugar in my coffee.
Wow.
Yeah, which is very weird, but I don't do that. Here, yeah, let's go. It's right next to me. Hey, buddy.
Now he's scared.
Is he telling you when to pull out of Afghanistan?
He said you should have gotten out by now. That's what he said.
Promo code in the description of this episode, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or you're listening on any of the podcast networks. Of course, you could also hit the banner at anthonyonair.com. Save 50%. Use that promo code AOA15. That's AOA15. Enjoy your Jumpstart Coffee. I want to thank them for supporting us. You're also supporting a veteran when you buy some because 50% of their proceeds go to the Navy SEAL Foundation. It's amazing to do. Great cause, great coffee. Jumpstart Coffee
awesome.
Company. Even the crickets love it. Just listen to Jiminy over here. See?
He is. He's on the mic.
Translate that for you. Best fucking coffee ever. I wish you wouldn't use such foul language, but I'll take it. I'll take the endorsement.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Catch you guys on the
Foul-mouthed
next
cricket.
one. Thanks so much.